for this one. I just watched this Joe Biden press conference. I just watched this Joe Biden press conference. It's the craziest thing. This guy is not in his right mind, and I think he revealed what a lot of people already knew, is that Joe Biden is not really running the country. So I wanted to, I don't know if you guys saw this. First off, I can go into this whole COVID-19 video that they just posted. By the way, President Joe Biden is kind enough that if you're vaccinated, you're allowed to be outside with people without a mask on. So thank you, President Biden, for the freedom to be able to be outside without a mask. That is not a right you have to give, but it's nice that you think you have that right. But anyway, this was so concerning to me. I felt that I needed to share it right away because I think this just dropped. When did this drop? This 2 hours ago. I'm late, but just listen to this. He's taking questions. He's not supposed to take questions, which is weird because, Donald Trump never had a problem taking questions, but he takes a question. This is his third question. He's trying to leave, but feels compelled to actually address people. And he says this. Let me pull this up for you.
For them to get the vaccines we will get soon. India, they're suffering at this moment.
What do you say to the folks in India?
Look, I'm sorry, this is the last question I'll take, and I'm really going to be in trouble. With regard to India, I spoke at length with Modi.
Did you guys hear that? He said, this is the last question I'm going to take because I'm really going to be in trouble. He's the president of the United States of America. He's the president of the United States of America, and he's talking about how he's going to be in trouble. From who? Who is he going to be in trouble from? Who are these people that are going to punish the president of the United States of America for taking a question? That is very concerning. That is very, look, I know people are not talking about this, but I was thinking about this today, actually, before I even saw this video. I was thinking, what president, with all the arrogance and the confidence and the ego that's required, I think, to even run for president, let alone make it, for all of that, could you imagine a single president of the United States of America who people were questioning whether he was actually running the country or not, to not come out and be like, I'm in charge here? Right? Like we see episodes of The West Wing where President Martin Sheen was playing the president, where people wouldn't stand when he came into office, and he would correct them and say, I'm the president of the United States. When I talk, you stand, or you say, Mr. President, right? There were points where they didn't address him properly, and the president, rightfully within his own authority, makes sure it's known it's Mr. President, right? And then so here you have a guy. He's president of the United States of America, as far as we all know, and he takes a question from the audience and says, I'm going to be in trouble for answering this question. From who? Who is running you, Mr. President? Who is going to punish you? How are you going to be? I want to know how you're going to be in trouble. Who is going to get you in trouble? Who are you reporting to as President of the United States? Who are you reporting to that tells you you are not allowed to take questions from the American people? There's more people that hopped in. Let's play this one more time because this is super important. Listen to this. This is incredibly insane. Now, this is what makes this even worse. Is this is right after he gave vaccinated Americans permission to be outside without a mask on. So this man who's giving us permission is essentially telling us he doesn't have permission to speak to the press without authorization from who knows who.
They're suffering at
what
this moment.
What do you say to the folks in India?
Look, I'm sorry, this is the last question I'll take, and I'm really going to be in trouble.
Who are you going to be in trouble from? That is incredibly frightening to me. That is incredibly nerve-wracking. That to me is just insane. I can't imagine the president of the United States worrying about the fact that he's going to be in trouble. From who? These are questions we have to ask. This is very concerning. Because look, let's just be honest. No one in their right mind thinks that he won the election fair and square. Everybody pretty much know, unless they're outright just Biden deniers, right? So you have this guy who didn't run, he didn't campaign, he stayed locked in his basement through the entire election, and then somehow he wins against one of the most popular presidents in all of history, and now this guy is saying that he doesn't have permission to speak to the press without getting in trouble. I think it's pretty clear something is amiss. Something is going on. Something is concerning. And I thought I would point that out to you guys because that sent chills down my spine. What do they call it? Like Manchurian Candidate? Is that essentially what it is? Like, that's just insane. Anyways, I thought I would point that out. Just want to point out that we are leaving tomorrow to go to the Fight Laugh Feast conference in South Dakota. There's like 800 people going to be there. It's going to be amazing. We'll have a cool lore booth. It'll be awesome. We'll have t-shirts and merch for sale. We'll have stickers. There'll be stickers you can buy in hoodies with lore. Just as a way to support lore, to get us off the ground. I mean, we're pretty far off the ground, but but as a way to just get brand awareness out there, you can come in and get a t-shirt, get some stickers and stuff like that. So anyways, that'll be all this weekend. I'm excited, man. I think it's gonna be a lot of people there. Joe Boot's gonna be there, I think, which is gonna be pretty interesting. Hopefully he can make it. He's gonna be talking about, obviously, the 15 police officers that showed up at his church in Canada. So I mean, just we are really in a dangerous place in our country. It's just really hard to imagine, and we've allowed it, and we've cheered it on. Liberals have cheered it on. Twitter has cheered it on, but we're really in a dangerous place. So, anyways, I thought I would point that out. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys at the Fight Laugh Feast conference if you're there in South Dakota this weekend. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a great time. Hoping to hope you guys come by, stop by the lore booth, say hello. 4 out of 5 members of our founding team are going to be there, so that's going to be pretty exciting. Weather depending for John Speed. Pray for John Speed. I heard there's storms in Texas. Hopefully his flight doesn't get delayed because there's not too many flights to South Dakota. So, and he's there on a short window anyway. So, anyways, that'll be it. We're going there tomorrow. Just wanted to make this short little video because I saw it and I was like, this has got to be pointed out pretty quickly. But anyway, you try not to be a conspiracy theorist and stuff like this happens and you're just like, what in the world is going on? What is going on that the president of the United States would be fearful of taking a question? So anyways, I just thought I would point that out to you guys. See you guys at the Fight Laugh Feast conference. Looking forward to fellowship and hanging out with you. And it's going to be a great time. See you guys then.